It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. So that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Play fake here, Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's enough for a first down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dink.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. He gets free. And he goes all the way for the touchdown. Fireworks to start this night with an opening kickoff return for 6. Greg, a dream start to this one. The opening kickoff taken back all the way for the first points of the game.
And each one of these teams, Mike, they've spent the entire week discussing how can we get off to a fast start. But you don't get out to much of a faster start than returning the opening kickoff of the game. It's a dream start, as you said. And, man, you just don't draw it up much better than that.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Low. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On 1st down, they give it right back to Swift. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect.
And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set.
On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. On 4th down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago. Devontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. That's a nice run, taking it up past the 30-yard line. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington in a moment. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. He'll get about 2. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run with Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. On 3rd down, Prescott. That one downfield for Cooks. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They'll send him over to the left. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. This one intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead. 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's the veteran, Mercedes Lewis. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
This pass caught right side. It's Allen. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Throwing again, Williams. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now Dowdle. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
It's going to be pulled in by Dowdle. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They send a receiver in motion left. On second down, it's Dak. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll go right and find his running back, and he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
To the air again, Prescott. This one downfield, complete to Cooks. And he will score. Brandon Cooks, touchdown Cowboys. That his second touchdown tonight. Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. Santos's kick is good. And the Bears are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. As we'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's to Odunze again. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. And that ball picked off. It's the ball hawk, Trayvon Diggs again. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. What a time for a pick six for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick six.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick six them, and you're able to extend that lead.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On the out, connecting with Allen. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss. So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On third and a yard, it's Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize, how many yards do I need to get for the first down? And just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Williams to the air once more. Over the middle, that's Komet. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
His drive will start on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Here go 46. Got it.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That one downfield for Cooks. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Kill. 47. 26.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Cooks going in motion. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Here we go. Right there. Hey, kill.
Cooks going in motion.
26.
Now Dak on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He gets this one to Moore. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Kill. Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
Right back to him on first down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Yeah! Here we go! I take... Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Under. Here we go, going to 53.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
Then we're going to 53. Go, get out there. 26.
They'll try and run for it. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.